everyone, my name is Kendall, and my friend Layne and I are going to show you how to make a peppermint plate. This is a perfect little craft for the holidays. The only rule with this craft is you need to have a parent to help you with the oven, and you need to have a parent help you with the cutting. The supplies you need are only 3 simple things. A bowl that you can stick in the oven, a sheet of parchment paper with the shape of the bowl cut out on it, and some peppermints. Now we're going to cut the parchment paper. Next step is you're going to slide in the paper that you cut. It doesn't need to be perfect because you're going to be able to reach in and pull it out. Now we're going to start unwrapping the peppermints. So this is what it should look like. Don't worry about the little spaces that don't have anything over them. It's gonna melt when you stick it in the oven. Preheat the oven to 350. You're gonna slide it in and set a 12-minute timer. This is where you're gonna need help from a parent. Once it looks like this, reach in the oven and take it out. Now you're gonna let it cool for 20 minutes. Here's the final product.
Hi guys, so me and my friend Kendall, as she already said, are going to teach y'all how to make a peppermint plate today. And I'm just going to teach y'all how to do a different style of plate. So the first thing you need is a bowl that you can put in the oven. So I chose an oval shaped one. And then you are going to need parchment paper and some peppermints. And today I chose green ones. Then the next step, while you are getting your dish ready, you are going to preheat the oven to 350. So then the next step is to place your bowl upside down on the parchment paper and trace the exact shape of whatever dish you are using. And it should just look like that. Alright guys, so after you have traced your dish on the parchment paper, the next step is to cut it. And just to be safe and take extra precaution, you want to make sure that you have a parent help you out with this step, or you have parent supervision because scissors are sharp, so just make sure you're staying safe. Once you have a parent next to you or parent supervision, you can begin cutting and just cut on that line that you traced. Just like that. Now that you have your parchment paper cut out, you're just going to place it in the bottom of the pan, and it's okay if it doesn't fit perfectly because you're going to need something to pull it out with. Alright, so now that you have the parchment paper laid down, you're going to begin unwrapping your peppermints and laying them all throughout the base of the pan. And since it does require a lot of peppermints, you might want help from your siblings or parents or grandmother or anyone, just so it can be a fun activity that y'all can do together. Alright, so this is what my bowl looks like when I finish laying down all the peppermints, and don't worry if there's gaps in between, it'll all melt down. And when you finish laying the peppermints in the bottom, you do have a lot of trash, so if you have the ability to recycle, that would be a great option. Alright, so now that you have done everything to prepare to make your plate, the next step is putting it in the oven, and ovens are super hot, so this is where you need a parent or guardian to help you place it in the oven. You'll be baking this for 12 minutes, so you just put it in, and wait for 12 minutes for your plate. Now, after your 12-minute timer goes on, you're going to take your peppermint plate out of the oven, and this is what it should look like. And make sure you use an oven mitt or something to protect the heat from your hands so you don't burn yourself. And when you take it out, you're going to want a parent next to you as well. After you take your peppermint plate, you are going to want it to cool for at least 20 minutes, and if you want to speed up the process, you can put it in the fridge, but make sure you wait 20 minutes for it to harden and cool down. Once you have finished letting your plate cool for about 20 minutes, you are able to take it out and it is completely hardened and you have a perfect plate.